Let me go ahead and cut the drywall and see how that goes. So now it's already has a track. I can just go. The reason I'm going with a thick cut, okay, so that is two thick cuts. Now let's pull this board to the corner, and as you can see, it just breaks. Installing is I marked the studs anyway, wire protectors, so you don't just drill inside. It will not allow you to drill inside at the place. So this piece itself looks like slightly bent. Okay. This thing is not that heavy. It was too tight, but I think it's okay. Put a screw at the center. Okay, that's a 158 drywall screw. Now that is there. Go ahead and put screws. Right. So, okay. So that's it. So once it is there, I think you can screw it. The key is cut it 1/4 inch less, so you would just fit it without struggling like this. So the next piece I'm going to cut 1/4 inch less. Then let's see how it's going to go. So this is where my can light is going to come. I'm not going to use the old can light. I'm going to use like a waffle thin can light over here. And here you can see that I don't have 2x4 over there to screw in the drywall at the corner, so I'll be adding that. I have some over here. I'll be adding that over there and at the corner to hold the drywalls. Okay, so I did the groove, like a V groove, mostly all of the places where it joins. So all the bolts are in, so need to patch this and few other things. So everywhere we install the board. So the next is prep it, meaning that all these V grooves has to be filled with a joint compound. I'm using Sherlock 95 EC sand, so that is a strong bond. So once that is dry, after that I'll go and tape. Okay, this is after taping and mudding. I'm not showing this process because I'm learning here, so not much. So if you're not able to feather properly like a pro, just do it like put a thick coat until your mesh tape is not visible. So here I did replace, so I use the old stud. You can slightly see the tape behind it. I have one more skim coat over this, so I not so much worried. So for this flat joints I used a mesh tape because it is the easy process to do, and the corners I did use paper tape. So was not bad doing the corner. It's not a like a very tedious process, so taping was not difficult at all for me for the first time work. But working here, because I don't know how to do, I was standing directly underneath it, and working on the top was a little harder for me because it keeps falling on me. That's the only problem I faced. The corners were easy and only connecting The one above my head was little harder. So you can see all the way. I try to put as much I can and try to feather as much I can. Whichever I couldn't feather, I will do it. I'll correct it by sanding.
Hey, so in my last step I said if you are not able to feather in properly, you can go ahead and sand that thing. Yeah, that is somewhat true for the new workers like me. I'm doing this for the first time. I was not able to feather in correctly, so I thought I will do it with sanding. Sanding is complete mess. It gives lot of dust. Here I'm running the exhaust and I have a vacuum sander, but still with this, it gives lot of dust. It takes most of the dust, this vacuum sander, but still it is a lot of dust. So try to learn feathering in. If not, then you can do the sanding. And with this sanding, one more trick I learned with the sander is it's over tempting to do over sanding. So try to do only one pass, check. Then if it is more required, then do the second pass. While using this, do not turn it on, then go ahead. So what happens, this angle will make a mark over that. So keep it on your surface, then turn it on. Another thing here is I didn't put skim coating over here. The reason is most of the parts are covered by my cabinets, but this place is going to be visible, so that's why I did skim coating over there, over my sink and over my kitchen top. Anyway, my kitchen top countertop will be, sorry, my stove, over my stove I will be having tiles. Only the top laser will be exposed, so I'll be doing sanding over there. So that's what, so I just applied skim coat where only mostly required. Okay.
Okay, it's more than a week now, so those are all primed. It's not the paint, it's just the primer. Ceiling is painted, um, so that looks awesome. So after I primed, there was only two spots I need to retouch. It was damaged because of some of my tools, so I did retouch. Anyway, this is all going to be covered in cabinets, right? So there was only touch up required here, and it looks awesome. I will take a close up. You can see it looks awesome just in one coat of primer itself. So over this I'm going to paint. Probably I'll do another coat of primer here because I did two coats of primer on this side. Those are going to be covered in cabinets, so I didn't bother about. And this is the another exposed area, right? It looks awesome. So it's like 5 days job. I didn't work like completely 8 hours a day. I just did like 2 hours, 3 hours soffit removal, probably one day or 1.5 day. I started like 6 o'clock in the evening, and most of the soffit was removed that day, and next day like 1 hour removed some of the 2x4s. So it's probably less than one day. It's half a day if you start in the morning. Then drywall was easy. It was not that hard. If you have a buddy with you, then putting the drywall on the top would be a lot easier. I did it myself as I showed you. So drywall is like putting the drywall is half a day of the job. So most of the work is mudding and sanding. Sanding is messy. Mudding, if you have never done it before, feathering that was a little bit hard of a job. Other than that, mudding, then sanding took like 2 days. Then priming was easy, not a big deal at all. So primed, and you can see how it looks now. So 5 days of a job, I would say, if you're doing partially like a DIY. Um, okay, thank you. That's all. Soffit removal and fixing soffit area. And if you like this video, hit like, and if you like the contents, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.